Okay, so welcome again. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to introduce myself for those who don't know me yet. I'm Elsa Rodriguez, and I'm the lead advisor, or the one who is in charge of Tenerife Work and Play, which is a public initiative from the local government to help digital nomads, remote workers, entrepreneurs that want to establish themselves here in Tenerife. So we help them through the process, and we also coordinate and boost the local remote workers community so that we get to know each other. We organize activities all year round, all around the island. And we came up with this idea of this Best Thursday story contest, because every Thursday we publish a story of a digital nomad, a remote worker, entrepreneur that is already living in the island. We ask them to tell us who they are, what they do, and why they love Tenerife so much. So we were like, why don't we do this, but we go live and they tell us the story themselves, right? So that was the idea behind it, because I think people love to hear others' stories. We are receiving many requests lately of people who want to move to Tenerife. They ask us how is living here and you know, who is here. So we thought this would be a great way to showcase that. So that's the reason why we're here today. I'm gonna explain a little bit how this is gonna work, and we will get started. So we have a great jury with us today. They will introduce themselves shortly. Then we have 3 fantastic stories that are gonna compete for these prizes. There is more than one prize, so that will be a surprise afterwards. And the evaluation criteria, so everyone is aware of what we are looking for in these stories, is the creativity of the story, the originality, the communications skills of the person who is telling the story, whether it's funny, and the inspirational side as well. Okay, so that would be the 5 criteria. Even when we have a jury, the last vote, which is the one of the public, will be the most important one, because they will be the final, they will have the final vote or decision, let's say. Before we start, we want to give an opportunity to the people who are joining us, if they want to share their story as well and compete. It's now the time if you want to be part of this game, or if not, it's fine. You can also listen and then vote. Anyone would like to share their story as well and be part of the competition? I see Joanna, Christoph, maybe Valeriano. No? Okay, or Christina. Well, if later on you guys want to tell your story, we're happy to have more people joining. So great. Let's go with the jury first. We're gonna know who is gonna be evaluating these stories. So we start with you, Luca.
All right, guys. Thank you very much, Elsa. Thank you for inviting me. I'm Luca. I'm from Italy. I've left my country 15 years ago. I went to live in the north and in the north of Europe, where I spent almost 10 years. And in the meantime, I traveled to, I don't know, 20 countries or more. I'm actually a nomad more in theory than in practice, because 5 years ago I came to Tenerife, and I decided to settle down here. I'm actually the perfect example of somebody who actually came to Tenerife just to stay. I'm wearing, I don't know if you see this, I'm wearing this Nomad Cruise bracelets, and I have 3 of them. And just to remind myself that actually I want to live a nomad life someday. So I'm still hopeful that I will one day live the story. So I'm not really in a position to actually, I don't know if I'm not in the best position to be a judge of these stories, but I actually love the nomad stories. I think we are at the forefront of what seems to be like the future of humanity, of living and traveling at the same time. So I'm very excited to hear your stories, guys, and good luck for everything.
Thank you, Luca. I think you missed the part where you fall in love so much with Tenerife that you are still here. So I think that's a pretty great story itself. So anyway, let's move on. Sophia, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, thanks, Elsa. Hi, everyone. My name is Sophia. I'm actually from here, from Santa Cruz, Tenerife. and I came back to the island after being 15 years abroad, living the digital nomad life. So I'm the other case, the one that left to do the digital nomad somewhere else. I lived all around the world, Southeast Asia, the Gulf, Latin America, the US. And then after a long travel, I've returned to the island and I've started a co-working space in Santa Cruz. So yes, same story, different setup. Very happy to be here with you.
Thank you, Sofia. Very glad to have you as well. Okay, we go with Jose.
Hello, thank you, Elsa, for the invitation. I am Jose from Tenerife. I live here all of my life. I am an entrepreneur and innovation consultant. I help helping companies and people to be more creative and innovative. And I work helping people to make or start a business. It's possible in 1 month or 2 months, I will go to other country for work and live new experience. I think I can speak my experience in the next event.
Perfect. Yeah, we look forward. If you leave, please, we look forward to have you back. Jose is part of the community, and he also helps a lot of the entrepreneurs. So hopefully, if you leave, you will come back, as most of us have done. So thank you, Jose, for being here. And
yeah, thank you for having me, guys. Yeah, I'm Anna. I'm from the Netherlands, and I moved to Tenerife 2.5 years ago now, after living as a digital nomad for a little over a year. I was one of those that moved almost every month, and after that I was just tired and looking for a place to really kind of settle down a bit more. Decided to do that here in Tenerife. I started co-living here in the north, 9 co-living, and yeah, since then actually really happy to not be moving as much anymore, but still be part of the digital nomad lifestyle. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Anne, for joining today. And last but not least, Super Carlos.
Hi everyone, my name is Carlos. I am from here too, from Tenerife. I work actually since years ago to a digital strategist consultant, and I had and I have the opportunity to make the projects like Tenerife Work and Play, Nomad City actually is Repeople, and form a part of the community, the digital nomad community here. I live in some countries too, like Portugal, Hungary, Spanish mainland. It's not other country, but it's other region, of course. And yeah, I am very happy to take a part of this jury, and good luck with your stories.
Okay, great. Thank you, Carlos. So, yeah, I guess this is an inspiration for all of us to hear also the stories of our jury, but the important protagonist, or the important characters of today, is our 3 main speakers who are going to share their stories. So they are going to have 5 minutes to tell us their story, and we will go first with Fabio, then with James and Agatha, and the third one will be Ivana. So what we're gonna do now is, we're gonna give them the 5 minutes and just tell us your story, whatever you want to share with us. It's completely open, and this is gonna be quite informal, so don't get too nervous or anything. This is more like a game setting. So we're looking forward to hearing your stories. I will give the floor to each of you, and you have the 5 minutes maximum. Okay, so 5 minutes, and I will stop you guys. Okay, so Fabio, we start with you. The floor is yours, or the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is Fabio. I'm originally from Italy, and I'm both a psychologist and I'm also a sailor. I've been traveling for 11 years now. I lived in different countries. I started with Venezuela and then other Caribbean countries. Then I lived and got married in the US. Then I divorced, and then I moved to Hong Kong, and then I'm back here to Tenerife, which I arrived here 2 months ago by sailboat, and I crossed the Atlantic this last summer. So actually, this is my home as well. So I came with the home, and I docked it here in Tenerife. The reason why I came here is because of love. So my girlfriend decided to move here a few months ago, a little earlier than I arrived. So we split. She came here. I went to fetch my sailboat. It was in storage. And then we reunite here, and we are living on the boat. Yeah, I think the main question of this interview is a little bit why Tenerife. So I'll try to explain. I don't know, because many of my choices of my travels has been totally random and by opportunity, and so is Tenerife. So, but while I was here, for the first time, maybe, I don't know, I was on the beach, and I was sitting on one of those black rocks that are very abundant here. And I was thinking that for a few years, I had this idea of merging my career as a psychologist. In fact, when I was in Italy, I graduated in psychology, and I work as an organizational consultant and also as a team builder for different corporations. But then, of course, you know, the call for traveling and sailing and, you know, took over, and I became a professional yacht captain. But I was never at ease being a captain or being a psychologist only. So I think I decided to do both. And that's what I'm trying to do with my website and with my coaching that I just started. I decided to use the metaphor of sailing as a metaphor to guide people through their process or finding a purpose, because I think that, you know, sailing is not just a metaphor, but it's used in everyday language in many situations. And so I don't know yet if I'm gonna stay here in Tenerife for long, or if I will die on the island. It seems that people tend to get trapped here. But anyway, while I'm here, I'm developing this project, and yeah, and I'm happy to be here. But thank you for your time and attention.
Perfect, Fabio. Great story, and 4 minutes. So there you go. Very nice and fascinating that you, yeah, yeah, we can give an applause.
Thank you.
That you came all the way sailing. That's amazing. So thank you for sharing, and hope good luck with the competition. Okay, so we move on. It's Agatha and James' turn.
Let me set the timer, because if anybody of you knows us already, we've heard 50 minutes. So let's start with me. I'm Agata, I'm Polish. I can see Krzysztof Sierszewski there as well, so it's very Polish last name. Hello to Poland. I'm going to share my screen to show you a few pictures, because why not? Oh wait, I didn't put the, it's already going to be 5 minutes. I should have put it to the presentation. Sorry, we're out of work. Not at the moment, we're not working. So where is it? God, almost there.
No worries.
The beginning.
We haven't started. You set up and then we start.
Okay, now I have to go through and disclose everything. All right, now you can see my screen. Yes, correct?
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Cool. So that little girl on the right is me. I'm a little girl from Poland, and if you ever see me laughing or smiling, you can see this is not fake. This is actually my default face, so I'm always the laughing one. So this is where I came from Poland, and I have been living in few Northern European countries before. I have lived in Poland, Germany, Sweden, and in Sweden, actually coming from very artistic family, I was a makeup artist. So I come from very artistic family, as I said. I was raised in TV and radio, and I always try to find a way to be creative. And one of those ways was makeup for me. So as you can see, this was my expression back then. But that was also what was happening outside. And most of you will probably think, well, that's why you came, but not really. Because I actually loved living in Sweden, apart from the fact that it wasn't always bright outside like it is. Just imagine the half a year of darkness. And unfortunately, that is why I came, because it was way too dark. So I thought, why not Tenerife? Now, James.
Now me, I'm going to get a word in now. My name is James. I'm from Manchester. I was, although I still am a little bit, a digital project manager, and I used to work for a digital marketing agency in London and Manchester. And to cut a long story short, I had quite a traumatic experience in terms of I was looking after my, effectively, she was my auntie, but she was really my stepmother, and she sadly passed away from cancer. So you can imagine I had quite a traumatic experience in the UK, and I decided I needed a change. So I kind of thought sunshine is what I needed, and I need that 12 months of the year. So I decided to come to Tenerife, and that's me because I like rugby. England rugby.
Of course. So there we were. We both decided to come to Tenerife short term, of course. So I arrived to Tenerife and I met my roommate at the time, who was also my co-worker. And we were working for sun cream company together, selling sun cream. And we became best friends. Yes. For a couple of months. We started playing squash, all sorts of stuff like that. But somewhere along the way, we saw different sides to each other. This is actually us on Halloween, so it was probably the beginning of our love story. I mean, and how not to love us.
And if you recognise the place, it's the Safari Centre in Los Cristianos, Las Americas, down in the south.
And very soon after, somewhere between jumping jacks, kebab, and papagayo in Veronica's, we fell in love.
Yes.
So we started being a couple, and after we have been a couple, we started our own digital marketing agency.
Yes, so that was the idea. So both of us became settled in Tenerife. We loved it. We wanted a long-term longevity on the island with like-minded people like yourself, and also because of our business, it's global. But however, how did we get there? And even though we experienced and still experiencing now COVID-19 crisis, if I'm honest with you, it was an absolute benefit for our business. For the main reason, the one element that was such a huge benefit was time. So when it started, yes, it was a big impact on us. If I'm honest with you, we had to really start from the beginning. So Cruise Creative was born from the COVID-19 crisis. And you'll probably, if you've not heard of us, what is Cruise Creative Digital? We're a social media marketing agency. We are effectively social media managers now, and we target whether you're on the island or we've got clients in the UK, Poland, and the US, and also Scandinavia.
Yeah, and possibly more Northern European countries.
So the actual business is actually growing. So the time, why I say the time was a benefit, because it allowed us to restructure, re-strategize. It also allowed us to really know that we needed to relocate to the great city of Santa Cruz. So we're now in Santa Cruz now, and it's been an absolute blessing to be working with people like you.
Exactly. So you have seen probably the picture that I have shared a minute ago, if we have a moment still. So to be surrounded by fantastic people like Tenerife Work and Play, and we have to say that definitely south versus north of Tenerife, north is winning. So everybody who is in the north, we're Team North.
So we're definitely Northerners now. So I'm actually going back. I'm actually going back to what I used to be in England, because I was a Northerner in England coming from Manchester. And now I'm a Northerner on Tenerife.
Yeah, and if you ever need a lecture of our history, we can do it in 50 minutes as well. But we're done.
Whoa, I'm surprised you did it in 5 minutes. Yes.
Yes, we did it.
That's got to be a record.
How fast were we speaking?
That was really good. Thank you. And actually, I knew you guys, of course, and I've seen you guys, but I learned something new today. So Good.
There is many more. We should probably shout because I think we are not too far from each other. We will shout from the rooftop too.
Well, I'm down in my office now, so I cannot see you from my house because we are.
We will keep on
neighbors.
trying screaming from the rooftop.
Great. I thought you guys had met before arriving here, but you guys actually met here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met at work. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good,
met at
good.
work.
We lived together from
Yeah.
day one. We met basically.
Yeah.
That was, yeah, love at first sight. Awesome.
Give me a bit.
Great story. Thank you for sharing. That was good. Perfect. Thank you. And Ivana, it's your turn. Another great story, I'm sure, because I know a little bit about your story. So you have also shared it with us on our social media. But glad to hear it from you and live. So go ahead. The screen is yours. You have 5 minutes.
Now, can you hear me all? Okay, great. Okay. So my name is, hi all again. My name is Ivana. I am from Prague, from Czech Republic. And I came to Tenerife last year in November. And my goal that time was to stay 1 month just for improve my Spanish and to spend some time alone with myself and enjoy it. And I chose Tenerife because first thing is that I love Spanish language, and the second that it's thanks for it's Europe's destination. It's not far away from my home, and time difference is only 1 hour, so it was perfect as well for my work. After 2 weeks here, I understood that I feel very well here, and I don't want to go home yet. So and as I work as a freelancer in social media, it means that I help clients like brands, institution, people to create their profiles on Facebook, Instagram, and create their marketing strategy, help with all this kind of stuff, prepare visuals and etc. And, and so I managed to be able to make my work from here. So now I still work with my clients in Czech Republic and try to work as well with companies here. What I mean, it's very important in life, do what you really want and try to do it. And I think that we can even reach the stars if we want. So it's only up to us and in our mind, which sometimes it's against us, but it's work to make it happen better for us. So I was very happy here and proud of myself that I changed everything in my life to make it happen, like to make my dreams come true, or how to say it. And everything was perfect, but I just feel like inside of me, I think missed only one thing, like my soulmate. And this is Elsa, something what changed from the time we saw each other the last time. That I met, I knew some new friends here, and during some time, one of my friends from beautiful friendship came up like my new boyfriend, and we felt very, very good together. But very soon after that came quarantine here and total lockdown. So I was standing in front of the decision if I will come back to my country, which many people here who lived here did it, yeah, because of what will happen in this kind of stuff. So I was thinking about, okay, I will stay. And now after these months, which we survived here, I have to say that it was the best decision which I've ever had in my life. So this story, it happened not only with work, and that I am very happy in this island, but also that I guess, so I feel like this, that I met a man of my life here. So that's the thing that I've fallen in love with this island, and also I met my partner for life, with who I feel very well. And now I am working on like new project, just yet like secret project, which I hope that it will it can help people for the future as well, at least just a little bit, we'll see. And my dream still was and still is that I want to live and work from anywhere I want, and the best at the seaside, which now happens. So I'm very grateful for this. And as well to have a partner by my side with who I feel very well and supports me, and him as well, and to make something which can help people. So now I try to enjoy the small things every day, and I have to say that for me here it's because I like surf. I fall in love with surfing as well here. I love running and golf, so everything I can do it here. So that's all my story.
That's amazing, Ivana. I'm so happy for you that you actually found love in Tenerife. That's amazing. Where is he? Where is he?
Thank you.
Are you hiding him?
Pardon?
Where is he?
Yeah. But he's not far away.
Okay. Well, later you
I told him that I'm shy when I will talk about him. So
okay. Well, next time he will have to show up as well. So great, Ivana. That's amazing, and I'm happy that Tenerife has given you so much so far. Because I remember when you first arrived, and you were trying to find your way. You were actually part of this movie. So there is this movie. It was a film of 5 stories of digital nomads living here in Tenerife, and you were one of them. So that was also a nice, how you told your story and so on. And I actually recommend to you guys, if you haven't seen it, we will share it because it's a good movie. So great. We have the 3 stories. Thank you guys for sharing. And now we're gonna have the jury. I'm gonna send them to a separate room so that they can decide who have been let's say the 2 finalists. And then we will have the public voting for the winner, okay? So let me send you guys to a breakout room. Sorry, I should have done this before. Okay. And Carlos, Jose, Luca, Sofia. Okay. The rest stay here, okay? Okay, good. We can talk when they decide.
I wanted to say that Valeriano as well, he was the part of the movie, if I remember him. No, it wasn't you. No? But no. It was similar. It was, I don't know, I don't remember his name, but very similar as Valeriano.
No, it's the first time for me.
Yeah, I haven't met Valeriano. Hi, Valeriano.
Hi.
So tell us about you. Are you living now here in Tenerife, or you want to move here? What's your story?
Yeah, I would like to speak to something, but I need to refresh my English for the moment. But I live in Tenerife since 4 years. I worked in the hostelry, but 1 year ago I decided to work at home and now I'm finding to look around here in the island, the people who work in this on internet in this way, and to improve my English too, and to start to work online for the future, because I choose this for my future, for my job.
Perfect.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. We accept all accents. Don't worry. Nobody speaks perfect English except James.
Thank you so much. Yeah, James,
And even he speaks Mancunian.
It was a little hard for me to understand all, but
yeah, his
the
accent
motivation is the energy is the top.
Probably that's the problem. We just speak too fast.
No, my accent's Mancunian. It's from Manchester, so
Not English,
I don't speak the Queen's English, unfortunately.
Oh my God, that's funny. So Fabio, you're.
I was going to say, do you know Adam Kavalik, Elsa?
Adam, yes.
Yeah, he's Swedish, and he has a better British accent than me.
True.
Yeah, that's true. He speaks very well.
Oh, you didn't need to agree with me.
I do agree, though. Fabio, I wanted to ask you. So you are Sarai's boyfriend, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know her?
Well, I haven't met her in person, but we have been, she actually shared her story on our social media as well. And we have been emailing, and she told me that you will be sharing your story. So I was not sure if it was you or this other guy who actually had a similar story, but he just bailed out like 30 minutes before we started. He was like, oh, I actually cannot participate today. I'm like, okay, fine. Yeah.
No, that's me. Yes, Sarai is my girlfriend. She teaches English and Spanish here on the island, and she does it online and in person. And so she already had a remote job, and so she just picked Tenerife because a friend of her was living here, and she came and visited. And you know the story.
Well, yeah, no, but you can tell it because the rest they don't know it. So so she came because of that,
she
right?
was already motivated to come and live here, and I say, well, I can come and check it out, and so I did, and now I'm staying as well.
Yeah, and hopefully you guys stay. Well, I mean, as long as you like. But I don't know if you guys have met Lorenzo and Yuko, who actually live on a boat as well. We have shared their story. And they came for a year, so they live on the boat and they move around with the boat, and they came for a year, and they decided to stay another one. And now, because it's COVID, they have decided to stay. So who knows? Yeah. Where do you have your boat? Where? In Puerto? No, where? In Puerto?
Puertito de Guimar.
In Puertito de Guimar. Okay. Mm-hmm. These guys are down in San Miguel in. Near Amarilla Golf. Yeah,
I've never been there yet, but maybe I will. Yeah. I recently purchased a car, which for a person living on a boat is a dangerous move, and so things are getting more and more stable, and so my nomad part is getting scared.
Well, hopefully you can combine a little bit of everything. But yes, what you said is true. People, Tenerife has something that traps people. So.
Yeah. And how long Work and Play has been up for?
So I have been managing it for a year and a half. So before was there, but was not really active. So for the last year, I would say is when we have been kind of like quite active and trying to build the community. So yeah, it's good because every time we organize anything, or you guys should join any of the actual events where we have.
Now we have a car. So
yeah, so you guys should come. And every time we see new people, which is great because you still have some familiar faces that you have seen in other events, but then there are also new people, which is, yeah. The community keeps growing. It's amazing. Like lately, tons of people asking for information, you know, and wanting to come, I guess, because Bali and all these places where people used to go before, you know, they cannot go right now. So they're like, where can we go instead? The Canary Islands. So that's part of the story, I guess. Where is this Jerry? These guys, I'm gonna bring them back. So apparently they cannot get out. I don't get it. Okay, close. Now I think they are coming back. You guys couldn't come back or what?
Yeah, it became an escape room. We couldn't go back. I mean,
yeah. We made a game there.
Come on, what were you guys doing?
No, wait.
And we lost. Wow. What is Anne?
I disconnected.
Yeah, and push the red button.
Okay, guys, we're all back now.
All right, are we all back? So I've been nominated as the speaker of the jury. So
okay, go ahead.
We actually took our time, and then after taking our time, we got basically blocked in the room. So anyway, we considered, all things considered, so the 5 or 6 criteria, which I remember is creativity, originality, communication skills, funny, and inspirational. We created a nice and very extensive, exhaustive table, and Jose has a very, don't spoil it, please, but just show it a little bit. Can we see it?
Jose is...
Show
it without, show but don't tell.
Wait a moment.
Partially, yeah.
No, wait, again.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So
after taking all this criteria into consideration, we came up with points for each and every one of them. And just to tell you how close they were, one is 20 points, one is 18 points, and one is 17 points. So
wow.
We were actually very close.
Very close.
So, unfortunately, we had to take a very tough decision. And so I'm going to say who goes to the final. So the other one by exclusion. So the winners to the finals are Fabio Brunazzi and James Tucker.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ivana, almost there. It was just 1 point difference. Anyway, you did great. And you have a life partner now. So you have won anyway. Just kidding. Okay, so we have 2 final candidates, and now we have to vote. So I'm gonna share on our chat how we're gonna vote. So, and please, the jury cannot vote, and also the speakers cannot vote. Otherwise, this is not fair. So I will ask the rest who are connected, and even if you don't have your camera, you can still vote, because that will help us to select the winner. What are you guys doing? Okay, menti.com. So you have to go to this, sorry, everyone. Menti.com. So open a browser. You can do it from your phone too if you want to. And you're gonna type the following code, 9188295. Okay, sorry, and there you have the final. Let me know if you guys have any issue accessing it. Let's see, and I'm gonna share the votes. Where is the public? Please vote. Can you access? There you go. Ooh, it's becoming interesting. Okay. I cannot see the. We only have 3 votes. I cannot see the participants. Do we have more than 3 who are actually not part of the jury and not speakers? Ah, there you go. One more. Carlos or someone, can you guys see if there are more participants?
I think that's all.
That's all? Okay, but then we have the winners are James and Agatha. Woo!
Yay!
Very
Yeah, it's very stressful.
Actually,
That.
I was really stressing.
Come on. It's like the Eurovision Song Contest.
Awesome. So you guys have a free ticket for the Repeople Conference that is taking place on November 5th and 6th of, so in a few weeks. And this is gonna be, I guess you guys can connect remotely, right? So everything is happening remotely. You have a free ticket. That's the main price of this. So we will send you this ticket via email. And then so you guys and the speakers, Fabio and Ivana, for participating, you are all getting a free ticket to any of our activities. So if you see one of the activities we're organizing and you're like, hey, we want to go, you just send us an email and we will give you a free ticket as well, okay? So that's because we wanted to, give some kind of prize to all of the participants. So that's another surprise. And then for everyone who is joining us, we have another announcement for the Repeople Conference. Everyone who is here in the island and whoever wants to participate, we have a 25 euros discount on the tickets. So the code, I'm gonna share it here. And the link, Carlos, can you share the link if they want to, so that they learn about the conference and if they want to, so it's a conference, it used to be the Nomad City and it's now Repeople Conference, and it's especially and specifically for remote workers. You will have plenty of speakers and interesting topics that will be covered. There are plenty of things happening in those 2 days. So it used to be, in presence, but now everything is being online. So that's the link. Thank you, Carlos. And then the code that we have for this discount is Tenerife WP. Sorry. So anyone can get. Okay. So that's, I guess that's it. I don't know if anyone wants to share anything else. We wanted also to leave some time, for people who want to, if they have any question or if you want, I don't know, to know more about any of us or suggest anything. We are all community driven, so we always listen to what you guys would like to do, see, and so on.
Elsa, maybe it's a good time for announcing the new activities or the next activities with Tenerife Work and Play.
Okay, so we actually announced yesterday the next activity is gonna be Halloween evening. We have put together this really cool, mysterious route, hidden mysterious mysteries of La Laguna. Okay, so we're gonna go on this, it's a guided tour where we will learn about all these legends and stories around beautiful La Laguna. If you guys haven't been, it's a great city and we thought it would be the perfect setting for Halloween. So the idea is to go around, learn about the stories, and then we will end up having some wine and tapas at this famous place, Bodegón Tocuyo. And of course, whoever wants to stay longer, we will stay around having some beers or whatnot. Since we are in this COVID situation, we have to limit the number of people, but we managed to get up to 16. So we will go on this tour, and then we'll be divided on 8 and 8, or we will see how we do it. But that's that coming one, the 31st. And then what else do we have? Then we have this remote, the Repeople Conference, where we will be participating as well. And then we're organizing this one in Icod de los Pinos, where we haven't been yet. So that's gonna be, we're gonna see the Casa del Drago, and we're gonna go for brunch, and we're gonna learn about everything from Icod. So that's a nice activity also coming up. And I don't know, does anyone else, are you guys organizing anything? Sophia, yeah, you guys are organizing something, no?
Yes, I was gonna say, now that Agatha and James are also here, we're organizing together a workshop, Instagram for Business, November 4th at the co-working in Santa Cruz. So anyone that wants to join, I can share the link via this chat.
Yeah, please.
And you're more than welcome to join us.
And then we can finally talk for an hour straight.
Without breathing.
Without breathing, again. Polish people don't need to breathe, I always say.
I don't know how she does it. I don't talk that much.
No, you're right.
Anyway, perfect. Any other activities going on? Or anyone wants to share anything? Is your branding time? I don't know. I want to give the opportunity to everyone to share. Okay, well.
I have sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
On the buzzer. I have, it's on Halloween, so I don't want to take anybody away from the Laguna. What time is the Laguna one, by the way?
It's from 4 until 7 p.m.
So, well, at the same time, online.
Okay.
So that's why I cannot participate on Halloween. It's because I'm leading an event. It's called Social Dreaming. So it's a conference where we share night dreams in a safe way, and there's people from all over the world attending. I do it every 3 weeks, and it's free and it's online. And
Nice.
if anybody, I can actually share as well.
Yes, please.
The link. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. It's my phone.
No worries. It's perfectly fine, and thanks for sharing that.
No problem. And it's been ongoing, and it's very helpful if you like dreams and you have a lot of dreams at night, but even if you don't have them, because you can work with other people's dreams, and it's a fun way, and it's going to be on Halloween, so nobody really knows what's going to happen.
Amazing.
So I invite anybody who likes dreams to come, and I'm gonna share the link very quickly, I hope.
I actually have weird dreams sometimes, so I wonder if maybe I should join something like that next time.
Yeah, well, it's every 3 weeks, so if you
exactly next
one,
time
there's gonna be more, and the link is coming in just 1 second.
While
you wait for the link,
I was gonna ask Anne do you remember the link for this movie I was talking about, the Digital Nomad Stories?
Yes, it's on Fred's trip.
So Fred's trip. Yeah, I didn't remember. And it's in his YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I'll look it up. I can find it right now.
Yeah, let's share it, because I think it's a good one. It's just half an hour.
Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah.
And it showcases 5 great stories. Now that we're talking about the stories, so perfect timing.
Yeah, that's really cool. Let me see.
Okay, anything else happening that you guys want to share with the... Jose, aren't you giving some Canary Islands language course or something? We are still waiting for that class. He said he's going to teach us how to speak, Canary Islands slang, which is very important to survive here.
It's for other activity, but for now, it's complicated for me.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully before you leave.
I create an activity, Canary English.
Canary English, venga.
Yeah.
I like it. Perfect. Thank you for your, and that's the link. Yeah, thanks for sharing. Yeah. Perfect. Good. So you guys have the information there. I don't want to take more of your time if nobody else wants to share anything. So I will thank again everyone, the jury, the speakers, for sharing such great stories. Thank you everyone for being here today. Hope you all enjoy your prizes. I will send you an email anyway so that you know this is official. I'm not just coming up with this. Yeah, and hopefully see you in person next time. We know everyone is tired of these webinars and whatnot, but we thought this will be nice to do online since we cannot be together more than 10 people. So yeah, that's it from my side. Thank you again and hope to see you guys soon.
And come to our workshop. Bye.
See you in the next.
Thank you very
much.
Thanks for organizing, Elsa.
Thank you guys for participating. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.